Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Batman the Telltale series. Jesus Christ. Alright, the playback. But anyways, welcome back to the stream. And I'm glad to have you here if you're watching. So, let's get right back into it. Episode 2. I don't remember the title, but we're going to do episode 2. Alrighty then. Let's get right in. Shadows mode. I'm like, alright, fine. Whatever. But then it takes me to the PlayStation Store. And the content cannot be selected, but whatever. So we'll just stick to the regular version. Alright. Alrighty. But anyways, we're gonna get right into it. And have some fun. I wish you could skip the stupid previously and everything like that. Crap. I'm gonna get a drink really quick, everyone.
Revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the outside.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us.
It's a little loud on my end.
We will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Man. Gotta
Vicky
charge
Vale.
the,
Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. It's... the Waynes.
Alright.
Well, the Waynes.
Actually, while this is
the
playing,
biggest
I am
gangsters
going
in
to go and share the link to this.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But
There is
you're
great
hardly
dialogue and
the
writing in this, honestly.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years...
See, I try not to talk
never
too much of the
wavered
dialogue,
from that
so
story.
anyone who will eventually
I can
watch
recall
this can hear.
every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Let's go here, theater. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Unless forgive me, I'm a bit sick. And I only got up like an hour ago.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me. He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path. Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
I mean, how the hell do they end up in the side alley?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want!
Nothing personal. Just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Alright, now we're getting into it.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We had to put Falcone in the infirmary. Batman practically tore him in half. He's helped us a lot in the past, but if you ask me, he's out of control.
Well, whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
And that's the problem. People are either scared out of their wits or they're trying to copy him.
Well, at least someone's getting tough on these guys. I tell you, I'd rather have Falcone in here than out on the street.
You weren't there, Harvey. You didn't see it.
I mean, did you?
All right,
I mean, well,
Falcone's
Renee
inside.
Montoya and her
Say what you gotta say. We'll be out
small group of other officers showed up. I don't know. Whatever. Once again, I love the big white text. Children of Arkham. Alright, let's get into it.
Bruce Wayne. You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. It's like a mausoleum in here.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
Goddamn Batman. I haven't took a beating this bad since before I got made. Your father used to sew me up. Better than these cop doctors. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to...
Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
No.
There it is.
Now I got you
I
hooked.
got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy.
What is the
Uncle
limit
Carmine
for
out, huh?
mayoral elections, like the terms? I'm not really sure. I learned about it a while back, but I can't remember exactly what they are.
"40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you?"
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill?
It was
Sure.
What up?
I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
In this,
So
that
who did?
it's a different take on the Wayne family in general.
Anyone in Gotham. Least of
Like
all
the fact
those
that
you
they're
call friend.
Like
Your
evil
parents were
assholes.
that-
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Jesus. Alright, now we're getting into things.
We are in deep shit.
See, look at that! Look at that! That does not look proper. Like his smoke. Like, why does it keep dropping like that?
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Put it in the earpiece.
Alfred, Falcone's been
It's funny, I have wireless headphones that look exactly like that.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the
They even had like the tiny little light that's like right there. And it's like the exact shape.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm messing with something on the side, and...
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Easy, easy, Sergeant. Gordon and I are gonna get you through this.
Through this? Oh, God. Falcone. What have I done?
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
Oh, shit. Stuff is dropping in the background.
No matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Ooh. See, if you brought up the point about her being drugged, god damn it, I just made a big mistake. I mean, well, does it keep my name out of it? I don't know. God. God damn it, I think I messed it up.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip
man, I'm tired.
her moral filters and make her.
Drugs are crazy. I've just run out of things to say, honestly.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall
I talked
apart.
a lot during the first
Whoever
episode,
processed it knew
and
what they were
there's
doing.
like no one watching, so
What
I don't
could
have
the
anyone
creators
to
of such
talk
a drug
to.
possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
He's at the Skyline Club, isn't he?
you now to send a strong message. Bring me her head.
What is an Arkham Asylum?
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Yeah, there's such good dialogue in this.
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Oh, Jesus, I'm breathing into the mic. That's gonna sound horrible. Sorry, anyone watching. Oh, look, it's the Batman Beyond thing.
There's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
I love the look, or like the time of day this, or the look this time of day gives off in the game.
You lot, come check out this office. We're in trouble. Names, mate. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you
Is this
felt
about Falcone?
Impaling a man on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show
See, God,
of
I
good
love
faith,
Penguin in this game.
I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
Steve Blum.
We had a deal.
Pretty sure.
So we made good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for this, so I don't get distracted.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
God, look at the beautiful visuals.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Yeah, I still got a bunch of stuff to order for improving my Batman cosplays. I'm gonna be ordering new gauntlets and stuff for the legs, and I gotta order new lenses for the helmet or mask, whatever the hell you gonna call it, or cowl, I guess would be a proper term. But man, it's gonna be wild once I finally get all this stuff ordered and done. God, I love that bit of the soundtrack.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here? Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar. Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight. I got customers who knife a man for less.
Selina Kyle. Where is she?
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it.
He looks like
Cops take all your fancy clothes?
Oh, Brian, what's his name?
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying
what's
to
his
have
name?
a quiet drink.
He was on Comic
You
Book
didn't seem
Man.
to mind the company.
The show on AMC. Brian, what is his goddamn name? I can't think of, but that's who it reminds me of. I just can't think of his last name, and I follow him on Instagram too.
Important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. you and I...
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Alright, here we go. One of my favorite scenes.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin
says hello. I love that. That's like one of my favorite lines out of this. Alright, here we go.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin...
Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's start it. Sorry I have to turn down the music. I just don't feel like getting copyrighted. The music does make the scene better. You know, for that, tell you what. I will mess around with the settings really quick. I'll turn the music back up specifically for this, just for this scene. Alright, God. The fight scenes in this are so well choreographed. Right here.
Not done yet. I think they want more.
Then let's give it to her.
Alright. Boom. And boom. You know, the whole purpose, you know, the whole idea of like, oh yeah, this special move, like when the thing builds up, it really doesn't make a difference, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't really add anything.
Come on, this way.
Alright. Wait, gameplay, hang on, okay. I thought I'd just, you know, mix it up a little bit. Because the music does make that scene a lot better. Music, I'll say this, music helps with basically any scene.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Music can ruin or improve a scene depending on how it's used in a certain type of
Negative, let's check the other side.
Sometimes music makes a scene sound really boring. Other times it makes it sound like the greatest thing on the planet.
Let's get out of here.
Hello, second viewer.
I'll
That
take
probably
the rooftops.
just left.
You take the alley.
Wait. Just stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
No, it's not good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. The whole world was horrified at what Batman did to Falcone. You terrorized the mayor too. You could lose Gotham's goodwill completely. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Let's go as Bruce.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Oh, God. I'm way too tired. I don't even know what episode this one. I might. Probably. Maybe. Possibly.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment?
Yeah.
The mayor's
Top of your
doing
head's
debate
missing.
prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
Oh, well, I was
Good
really
God.
hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows? Maybe I could return the favor one day.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne.
Good God,
Silly
where's
me.
the top of your head? Ah!
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your
God,
father,
I hate your
we took
character
this
design.
city and made it
Makes
ours.
me want to beat the
Falcone
snot
too
out of
lost
you.
his soul.
Like, honestly,
We built everything we
beat
have.
the living shit out of you.
You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
You're working with Oswald Cobblepot and his thugs.
Working with them? They're a bigger threat to order than those masked freaks. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us.
If that's true, then Oswald has a right to be angry. Is there any proof?
Your father and I hid our tracks quite well. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a
Oh, he
hand,
won't.
you
He'll be
take it.
dead soon.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man
Oh,
that
there's a
says I
line
never
coming up
left
that I
such and such a
really love.
message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight.
I know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm the man who'd throw you over this rail without a second thought, and my lawyers make this whole thing disappear before you hit the ground.
Oh, goddamn. That's such a good line.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Stay away from the debate. It's not safe.
Miss my chance to humiliate Dent. It'll take more than Cobblepot to keep me away.
I don't know what I was saying about not doing a full
Gordon.
episode. It's
Tell him
almost
to
over. I
increase
think this was
security of the
actually
debate.
shorter. What the hell?
Hill seems
I
to
just got an
think he's
inbox
safe, but
notification.
Penguin's still out there.
Yeah. Sorry, let's check my notifications. Alright. Gotta stretch sometimes, you know what I mean? Now, I don't know if I'll do episode 3 tomorrow. I've got like a lot of shit to get through.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
I like the design of the Batmobile in this. It's kind of taken a lot of inspiration from the Batman series, I'd say. And the fact that it looks a lot like a sports car and it's very mechanical.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly...
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please, I need to
Get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to...
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your...
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
Yeah,
But
I know.
here's the
It's
thing,
a smart
Bruce.
decision.
Without your money...
Harvey, shut...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I
See,
have
there's
to
lines
say
like
tonight,
that.
remember.
You are always
You know what
my
I mean?
friend.
Harvey!
God damn it, Harvey. Alright. Diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Oh, these load times, man. They get on my nerves sometimes. It's just mainly because I'm just impatient. I have no patience. God damn it with the smoke again.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got
See,
a feeling
like,
that's
that bothers me. That it's not, like, doing
Just
what
so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult spot, Jim. I value our working relationship.
So do I, Batman. That's why I need you to rein it in.
Worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check
I'll
on
say,
them.
oh shit, first.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my
You
men on
don't
the ground
fucking
are
owe me.
responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
Alright, let's do this.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Alright.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate.
You know what I like about like the Batman Begins one is that like the fact or like that the Batman Begins one and the specifically the
And it's also important for you.
the Keaton one is that when he fires it, he's able to hook it back onto the belt and it sends him flying, and it gives him a sort of inhuman approach, or not approach, look about him. Because if you've seen some big, large, creature-looking thing, and then it flies upward at you. Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking scary.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
God, I love him in this.
Take him out quietly.
He's so entertaining.
And on the right, always smiling to your face, our despicable DA, Harvey Dent.
Bird mask guy. Whatever your name is.
Call me Penguin.
Yes, of course. Penguin, then. You can play your game. Just please, let these people go.
Play then, and we'll see. Coin toss. Heads goes first.
Heads.
Questions. Ask them questions.
Mr. Dent.
Smart.
The subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
It's a much needed state-of-the-art mental health care hospital that will offer treatment for the most unfortunate of Gotham citizens.
I told you I wasn't sure. Look at still all this is rubbish.
I gave you what you wanted.
Save it for the opening statements, Pillock. Rule 1, talk when I say talk, then you go when I say go. Easy. Rule 2, while you're kicking each other or encourage. Rule 3, always even if it hurts. It's worse if you Ask that guy.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And
now, a word from our sponsor. There's so many good lines.
Brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We
I don't think the rest of that is supposed to be black.
We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption at root in your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off your masks.
Jesus.
Show Gotham your true selves. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody
everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Incinerate the poor. God, I want that as a quote on my grave. Incinerate the poor.
Gotham is flawed. Sure.
Here we go, pulling Arkham.
Flaws don't make it beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? They've made fortunes of their own causes. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're expensive. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Jesus Christ.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman!
Alright, let's get ready for a fight.
Know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Alright, let's kick this thing's ass.
No, please, I need a man.
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Don't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
You won't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent!
You know what I wish came back in the Arkham series? The electroshock gauntlets.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
Ooh.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Alright, we're gonna save Celia. Mainly because I want to get the certain ending. Or certain encounter. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh god. Jesus.
Hold your fire, damn it!
God, the fact that he looks like bacon.
Where's the maniac in the
This
mask?
dude is fucking disgusting.
We need paramedics over here, now!
I like the idea that he wore like the penguin mask. I mean, he only does it like once, I think, but I think it's still pretty cool. And that's, I think, it for this episode, isn't it?
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
God damn it. Man. See, I think her look looks fine like that, without all the straps and everything. And I felt like if the gloves were connected to the suit, I would like it a lot
Lawyers
more.
representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Fucking weird ass noises. Anyways, we'll take a look at. Alright, here we go. 70% of players ease this pain with the morphine. Cool. 78.5% of players try kissing Selena. Wow, alright. We got some horny motherfuckers. Alright, ooh, that one was almost split down the middle. Me and 57.3% of players visited Mayor Hill as Bruce Wayne. Me and 91% of players continue to fund Harvey's campaign. Of course. That would make sense. Yo, Evil Man, you caught it a lot right at the end, didn't you, bud? See you next time, man. Wow! Good God, there actually were that many people that tried. There were that, oh God, that wanted to save Catwoman over Harvey. Jesus Christ, I didn't think it would be that big of a marginal difference. But anyways, we'll continue the next time on, and then I'll hop off here. If anyone did watch the stream, I do hope that you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It helps out, certainly. Please share the video and check out any of my other content. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join my Discord server, all on my channel
You may have
homepage.
saved me, but this isn't
So,
over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
if you're interested, please go and check it out.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I